Dear Porter Robinson. Imagine this. You're on a multiple-hour road trip, you're bored, and have the option to listen to a couple things. There are episodes of a podcast that you enjoy, maybe a few songs you have downloaded from Spotify or Google Play, but what if instead you could listen to one of the greatest live performances of all time? Now, I'm going to start this video off with a bit of a confession here. I was not a fan of Porter Robinson back in the day. I didn't even know who he was. The only thing that I knew about him was that I heard a remix of his song Years of War and I hated it. I remember saying to myself, damn, this song must really suck if even a remix couldn't sound this good. Yes, I'm an idiot. But hear me out. Because I wasn't a fan back then, I was never able to experience Worlds Live. And even though there are shows like Second Sky going on as I write this, it saddens me that the only Worlds Live show that was possible to see was all the way across the country. But Second Sky being live streamed on Twitch had me think something. If you were willing to live stream this festival to the thousands of people who weren't able to go, then surely you can release the songs as well. This is why I believe that every edition of Worlds Live should be released. When it comes down to it, I understand. I understand what they think when they say this. It goes with the mindset of, I can listen to this music anywhere, so why would I go to a venue to see it? But literally nobody actually thinks that way. Second Sky sold out in less than 5 minutes after tickets were announced. People who signed up early weren't able to get tickets because there were that many people who wanted to see Worlds Live. We'll get back to that later, but let's keep that in mind for now. Even if there are some people that decide they don't want to go because they can listen to the music anywhere, those tickets will be replaced nearly immediately. The best example of a song being exclusive to Worlds Live is the song She Heals Everything, which is one of, if not the best song I've ever heard. Everything about it is amazing. The only issue is that we can't listen to it unless it's a fan-made remake, which is never the right one apparently, or it's a low-quality rip from a live show. Even with the Second Sky livestream, there is no actual way to experience this song without having to listen to a compressed audio track being streamed across the world onto someone else's OBS recording that will also be compressed when rendering. It sucks that the only way that fans are able to listen to this song, or any of Worlds Live for that matter, is from either going to a show that barely anybody can attend, or by illegitimate means, be it leaks, fan-made recreations, or even VODs that are technically not allowed.
Number 3.
I recently posted this question on Reddit and got the same answer multiple times. Basically what they're all saying is, releasing the music would hurt the experience and exclusivity that Worlds Live has. And although I get where they're coming from, I have to disagree with that statement. In fact, not only would it not hurt the experience, it would actually enhance it for others. Let me ask you this. How would releasing a live mix after the tour is finished ruin the actual experience? If anything, it should help people retain the memories they made when they saw it in the first place. And even with the music being released, that exclusivity that people talk about still exists. Listening to a live show on a device is much different than going to a venue to see a show, especially for Worlds Live, since the visuals are half the experience. This is not just something that I'm saying randomly either. It's been proven twice by the mixes that Huntronics made and the leaks that came out in 2016. Even with these two things that happened, people still sold out Second Sky in 5 minutes. They want to see this show live anyway, so releasing the music for other people to listen to will not hurt anything about it. You can also be an example of this. Watch a video that Huntronics Music made with the visual remakes, and watch the actual VOD of Worlds Live going on, and you can see the difference here. There's something special that just can't be explained when going to a live show. And it's one that won't just go away after the fact just because the music was released after the fact. I love Worlds Live. I admittedly listen to Sad Machine and Flicker from the leaks nearly every single day. They're absolutely the best way to listen to the songs in my opinion. It just sucks that we have to resort to fan-made recreations or unofficial leaks to be able to listen to this. I'm sure that there are others who can agree on this sentiment, as there have been many people attempting to release these songs to no avail. You may be asking to yourself, well, how would this work logistically since there are different versions of Worlds Live? And honestly, they can just all be separated into different albums. Having differing shows means more music for everybody to love. The old live version of Flicker is one of my favorite songs ever, and if it weren't for somebody uploading an illegitimate copy of it, I would have never been able to listen to it in the first place. Now, this isn't an attack on you, or your decisions. You can just shrug this off and not release these albums anyway. The only thing that I would appreciate would be an answer. I have emailed you the script to this video as well, and I would love to see some sort of response coming from this. You can reply to me via Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, email, or you can respond with a comment on this video. Just think of how grateful your fans would be for this. I know I'm not the only one who thinks this. So Porter, I would like to request for you to release your live music for this world to enjoy. My name is Ty, Thank you for listening. Gamer time. It's gamer time.